You'll need just a regular Phillips head screwdriver, a number 2 Phillips head, or a number 2 bit for your drill. If you are using a drill, make sure that your torque is set between 3 and 5, so when you replace the screws when you're done, you don't overdrive them into the unit. I like to start by taking the top right screw and the 2 bottom screws out. That way we can just slide the lid open while we do the work, and when we're done, it's an easy replacement to just close it back up. So let's take these out. Slide that baby open, and there we are. All right, so let's get to changing the batteries. Here's your battery pack. It's glued into place, and we're just gonna need to remove the tape and slide the lid off. So the lid comes off, it'll slide to the left, just like this. It's got 2 tabs, one on the end there and one on the top. That keeps it locked into place. And then you might need to move the red wires occasionally to allow the space for the lid to come off. You'll see that little gap there. It's made just to get the lid off. So the hardest part is actually getting the tape off. Just take your time, removing the tape. It may tear, that's okay. Just keep prying it off all the way from the back. And then there we are. Get the wires out of the way and slide that lid to the left. Voila. Now, remove these batteries. You can use a little small screwdriver or just pop them out with your hand, whatever's easiest. The thing you want to note when replacing the batteries, your positive and your negative. Make sure your negative, the flat side, the negative flat side goes towards the spring. So when you're replacing the batteries, always put the negative flat side to the spring. And before you close it up, just make sure you test it. So it's working like a champ. Now let's get that lid back on. Slide it back into the place to the right. And I usually just use the old tape, or you could use a new piece of tape. Get that lid back on there. This just keeps it from popping off in case it's dropped or banged around. And just like that, you got new batteries in. You are good to go.